Hey, what's going on, good people? Welcome to the Community Forge fundraiser. Me and my guy Mike Skirpan, we just put in a couple miles running around Shinley Park. I'm excited to bring this to you. Mike is the exec director of Community Forge. Me and this man have like 1,000 different intersecting relationships, and it's been a pleasure to have had Global Human Performance a part of the Forge and to be a part of the Forge myself and see it grow. I want him to personally tell you about the Forge, about how you can get involved. What does the Forge do here in Pittsburgh and in Wilkinsburg that is so crucial for them to know?
Yeah, so Community Forge really, I grew up in the Mon Valley, which any of you have ever driven around the Mon Valley is like full of empty buildings. And these used to be bustling communities, working class communities all through the mid 1900s. And I guess I just sort of got fed up with the way community development was being done, where it felt like the modern way of community development was developers buying lots of space and bringing in national chains and making deals for property that was meant to rise, and it wasn't connected to human beings, relationships, and sort of the old idea of the community businesses were like a main street that kids walk down, families walk down. You knew the business owners, they'd been the business owners in the same place for years and years. And it felt like, in particular, that opportunity to build a business that had an identity of a community, or a business district that had the idea of the community at the heart of it, was really being foregone in the African American communities of Pittsburgh and in the old working class communities of Pittsburgh. So that's what Community Forge really was inspired to be about. I have a background in technology, business consulting. I though grew up in the Mon Valley, and I've seen sort of the disparate opportunity out there. So we saw Wilkinsburg as a place that just had an amazing history, an amazing set of assets there in terms of people, artists, old buildings. They were closing down schools, and we bought one of the old elementary schools, the Johnson Elementary School, and started something that was about connecting with the community, building energy, building a sort of set of cultural events, and ultimately what was supposed to lead to economic opportunities that were really filtered around who's not getting opportunity today. 5 years later, what that ended up becoming is now our core programs are, we have a business incubator and a set of business services that are directed towards minority entrepreneurs. That capstone piece is our Bloom program, which is our incubator program where entrepreneurs get hands-on services. Donald right now is one of our consultants in the Bloom program around operations for business owners. We have a tech empowerment program, Boot Up PGH, which is about getting opportunities to learn about technology and gain skills and empowerment to get in the tech industry to Black and brown residents and neighborhoods that haven't had the investment in technology. And so those are kind of business services. We also have an entrepreneurial education program, so we run classes throughout the year on core entrepreneurial skills. And then our technology program are our key program areas where we feel like there is a disproportionate investment in certain communities and not others, and we're trying to bridge that gap by bringing a lot of talent and a lot of direct services to business providers, and then skill development to young people in technology. But we also have a facility that has several nonprofits and businesses that actually operate out of the facility. It's a co-working space, so you can also just drop by and use it as a place to hang out. I think we cultivate a really great family community vibe there. It's very diverse who becomes our members, and we run events like our open mic series hosted by Jaquea May, where you can come and also just intermingle. One of the key goals of the Forge is break down the silos of Pittsburgh and build the communities we want to live in that really do look like the breadth of people out there in the world, and don't just look like maybe the Oakland Business District or something like this. We want our community and our prosperous business owners and our techies to look more like the many color spaces and places that Pittsburgh and the world look like. So if you want to get involved, you can. If you're into business, you can come and join us for maybe helping out in one of our business programs. We have open hours if you are someone with those skills, or if you're a business owner, come pop in and let us know what you're working on. If you or your kids like technology, come to Boot Up. You can find out how to sign up through Boot Up PGH. There's a whole link tree online of all the different opportunities, or come to one of our mini events, or become a co-working member. We're right now trying to expand. We have a lot more demand for services, more businesses and more kids than we currently have capacity to serve. So that's our main goal, is how do we keep growing what we're doing, making our services higher quality and being able to take on more people and build more relationships. So I hope to see you there. Thanks, Donald.
Thank you, Mike. Make sure y'all check out the link below, learn more about Community Forge and the various programs. Make sure you drop a donation down there, all right? And then also share this with somebody who should know about the Forge, all right? Get out there, make it happen.